I alluded to on Tuesday. Now, for those of you who don't know who I am or what I do, I am a card maker and I sell the products that I use in my card making videos. So I do these videos to show you guys how to use your products. So you may not own the exact products that I have, but they are available to purchase, but you may have something similar, and I just want to give you inspiration, creativity, and pressing things here on my phone, and just be a creative coach for you and help you make your own beautiful cards to send to loved ones, to donate to charities, to give a pack to friends. There are so many things you can do with handmade cards and share kindness to other people. So good morning, Miss Deb. How are you? I was thinking of something, but I shall ask you at a later time. For some reason on my phone, the messages, hello Sylvia, hello Trudy, hey Donna, thank you everyone for joining me live. If you aren't joining me live, I'd still love you to say hello. The sound does work much better, Jenny, good afternoon, when you take it off mute. That would be a correct assumption. If you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on Facebook. So they're my two video modes of communication. So you get a guaranteed 2 videos a week on YouTube, and you see me multiple times a day on my business Facebook page. So on Facebook, it's Ellen Woodbridge, Independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator. Obviously, I'm on Facebook as well, but that's my personal page, and I generally don't put too much businessy stuff on there really, because it's my personal page. So they're the places you can find me. I've also got blog, Instagram, Pinterest for a quick look at all of my projects. So yeah, they're all the places you can find me, but you can always find me twice a week doing a video with you, making a card, having a chat. We actually have a lovely day today, and I've already caught up with all my washing. But it is meant to rain later this afternoon. Now, I meant to print something off. Hey, Kathy, how are you? I meant to print something off for you guys, and I didn't. But starting today, we have a designer series paper sale. So we have 15% off select pattern papers. So over the next month, because it started today being the 1st of July, happy new financial year, and it goes until the 2nd of August. And of course, it's wanting me to log into my computer. So we have a number of designer series papers on specials, so that's 15% off. So we have Beauty of the Earth, which is beautiful nature autumnal colours, tree nature themed. We have Bloom Where You're Planted, which is plants, greenery. You've got a brick pattern in there. I think you've even got a wood pattern in there. Hand penned, which we used last video, which is that beautiful delicate watercoloured floral. In Good Taste, which is a double pack of paper using tile and textiles, and the back sides are like gesso gouached backgrounds. In the Wild, which is our leopard kind of paper, but it has amazing B-sides. So if you're not into the leopard side of things, but you have enough people, who doesn't love a cute animal print? It's got animal prints and more nature things on the B side of that. Pansy Petals, which is extremely pretty with all the new in colours. Sweet Symmetry, which has a beautiful colour palette. It's something quite different and it's really bold. Hey, Mr. Linda, Tidings of Christmas, which is our 6x6 Christmas paper, very traditional, and the You're a Peach paper. So the normal designer series paper packs are down from 20 to 17, and the double pack of In Good Taste is down from 37 to 31.45. So they are available all month, and I've got a sneak peek for you. I got something in the mail and I ordered from it already. So there will be an unboxing soon, and I got a second surprise. Celebration 2 is coming in August. So both those catalogues are coming out in August, sneak peek, but I am going to stop updating you and rabbiting on because of course I've moved nothing off my desk yet, because what will be an Ellen video without me being unorganized, really? So today we are using Picture This dies again. We are using, where's the stamp set? Right there. We are using Artistically inked. Awesome. I may have ordered just after midnight. I don't know, maybe closer to 1 a.m. I was updating about the designer series paper sale. So I was doing all of that and then I put in my order and waited, gave them a little bit for it all to be live. Hey, Bev Live. And the stitched rectangles dies. I'm not going to show you the card. I'm going to flick you guys around. I'm going to talk to you while I'm getting myself organized and make this really quick and simple card. So what do you guys have planned for the weekend? Obviously, and I mean obviously, I have nothing because I'm not allowed to do anything for the weekend. No, what am I doing? No, that is not what I want. Yes, I'm not allowed to do anything for the weekend. Oh yes, do your order by the end of the day, Bev. It's all very exciting. Love new catalogue pre-order day. It is one of the most amazing perks of being a demonstrator, is getting on a whole month earlier and being able to order our amazing products. Okay, I think we're done. I can put my pen away. Finish with that for the moment. Hey Angie, thanks for joining. I will turn off the light. I may even close the door, but everyone's being fairly quiet, so I will be back. My finger didn't want to flick off the light there for a second. Okay, let's get back to my chat screen here so I can chat with you all. Hello, Miss Roz. Okay, so products we are using. I'm not showing you the card. So, yes, Tuesday. I'll grab the card from Tuesday actually, because this is our continuation card. So Tuesday we made this card. I used the Picture This die. And I cut it out of basic white cardstock. This circle here is this circle here. So I thought, what am I going to do with the rest of these? Because I wasn't quite smart enough and just cut out that one. I cut out the whole lot. But in doing that, I came up with my second card. This is the second card. So I then went through and cut coloured panels in Misty Moonlight, Pumpkin Pie, Old Olive, Rich Razzleberry. I've got Crushed Curry and Real Red, and then just added a really simple sentiment with the stitch dies and the artistically inked stamp set. So I could have, if I wanted to, grabbed scraps of paper and laid it behind. That for me would have been really, really fiddly. Yeah, you always get that with me. For me, that would have been really fiddly. So die cutting them, not only did I get that beautiful stitched detail on the circle and on the outside of the circle, they fit perfectly. So these cards are going to come together really simply. Now, I don't know if I have enough cut circles, but I have an idea if we don't. And I've got my pre-cut sentiment pieces as well. So when I made this in class, I had sent out some kits to my team from the weekend because we could not meet in person. And sorry, I'll move these dies out of the way and I'll just leave this card here. I don't need my card. Yes, I do need my card bases. They literally, I showed them how to make it, I think. No, I didn't. I told them how to make it, and I went into the kitchen, which is right next to where we craft, and I started making coffees. And they put this card together all by themselves, having a chat while I caffeinated them all for popping in orders, which is great. Thank you, Jenny. I got it made using stones that I already had. So it's quite sentimental, but it is a new piece. I wasn't wearing a lot of my jewellery, so I am going to make my jewellery into something I will wear. And my amazing jeweller, who I've known since I was 5, but we no longer talk about how long we've known each other. We've made that agreement now that we are he is almost of a certain age. I am now that age. We no longer talk about it. Hey, Miss Renee. Hello, Bev. Yes, it is simple but effective, Bev, but it can be used for any occasion. You can use any colour, and this die, or these dies, actually weren't on my original annual catalogue order, because I don't know if you girls have noticed, I have an extremely mild case of FOMO. So if I want it, I have to be, yes, I know you're older than me. Most of you are older than me. But, oh, you're not at home, Renee. What are you up to today? But still, we've known each other for 35 years. So, yes, that's why we no longer talk about it, because of how long we've known each other. What else was I saying? I was saying something. I have lots of ideas to do stuff with these dies. So these dies are not going to be a one-hit wonder. Well, actually, it's already a two-hit wonder because I have used it in the card from Tuesday and I'm using it today. So definitely will not be a one-trick pony, but yes. Oh, what I was saying is that I have a very mild case of fear of missing out, and I generally, oh my dear word, I generally buy everything I want during pre-order if I can buy it. There was one stamp set that I could not purchase last night because it isn't in the country yet, or it may be in the country, but it hasn't cleared customs because there is so much congestion at our ports currently. Yeah, which, look, it wasn't my first pick, and I was able to get all my celebration items because we as demonstrators are in a pre-earn period for celebration, so we can earn celebration items early, which is fantabulous. So then we can have things ready to show you. Hey Lisa, it has been a while. Hey Pamela, oh, you've just been in town, right? Oh, fear of missing out, Jenny. Fear of missing out. Okay, so I was very kind and I have all my die cuts cut. So I'm literally going to put glue in the circles and take one of all 6 colours and stick them in. It's a terribly technical card. I'm sorry that I'm bending everyone's brains. But yeah, it is actually a really simple card. This would be great to do with beginner stampers because it's something fun, and then they can go home with a card for anyone because you can really give this card to anyone. Sorry, I need to grab the biggest ones first. I think I am one big one short, but I'm hoping I can remedy that. Okay, so let's do a little, oh, this is a bodgy die cut, but I should be able to disguise it. I'll just put the sentiment in that space. So what colours have I got left? Now, I have heard many of my team who got this card pack, they had to stamp their own sentiment, but they got this pack in the mail, and a lot of them were very, I put this colour here because it works so well, and then I put that colour there, and I'm there going, seriously? You're that? I don't want to say they were that pedantic that they had to do that. So I'm putting my sentiment across there because I don't have a red. And if I do have a red, I will come back and put it in. But I don't have a little red, which was really bad planning because I could have planned around that. But that's okay. That's okay. Let's go to our second one and do a bit of pre-planning here. As I said, I'm working with what I already have done. A little blue, and then what am I missing? A little yellow or crushed curry. Oh no, I've done that. I don't have a little orange because because I use a little orange up there. It's okay. I'm just creating spaces for our sentiment to go, because better to use what I've got here than to recut stuff and create more scrap or other stuff. We'll just go with what we've got, and then with the leftovers I might just do a polka dot card. Oh, who else? Hello, Miss Jamie. Sorry, I was very busy. Hello, Susan. Working from home for obvious reasons. I don't know what reasons you're talking about, Jamie. They will be the reasons I have zero plans on the weekend. Zero plans on the weekend. So hopefully other people can have great plans for me, because that ain't going to happen in this part of the world. Mind you, my school holidays are very full of medical appointments. So I've already had a medical appointment for my youngest this morning, and have a medical appointment tomorrow afternoon via Zoom for my eldest, and then on Monday I have another appointment for my youngest. And yeah, it's all happening here in the Woodbridge household. I'm just going, I have to put the sentiment somewhere, Jamie. Yeah, thank goodness for oh, sorry, Pamela. Add a big orange and a small yellow. Well, I've got to add the sentiment. So the sentiment is going to go there. So it doesn't actually make a difference. So I'm not worried. I'm actually not worried at all. So yeah. But I could, you are right, I could, no, because spatially it won't work. Okay, our third, whoops, pop that over there, pop that over there, pop these back over here, this can go over there. Right, trying to keep organised. Note the word trying. Hey, Pamela. Oh, that's so exciting, Jamie. Jamie, do you know, because this is the way we catch up recently, did you know that we are expecting a bubba in our family as well? I've got my stepdaughter who is pregnant. Just a titch exciting. I'm very excited. Don't know about them. They are very excited, obviously. But, you know, Nonna here is very excited. I know what they're having, but they haven't made that public. So I don't have a big one here, but I'm going to put one of the smaller ones in one of the bigger ones and see that still works. And I'm going to use yellow so I can make it work. Oh, I'm so glad to have you here as well. Yes, it is wonderful. We are very happy. So that's very exciting. That I hope the labour is a quick one for your nephew's partner, wife. Are they married? I know you're going to be a great aunt. I keep on knocking things off my desk with my sleeves. I'm picking them up fairly quickly because my floor desperately needs vacuuming. I've said I'm going to vacuum for the last couple of days and I haven't got there yet. So today is the day, as it is for folding my washing as well. Oh, just put my thumb in the glue. What am I missing? I'm missing a rich raspberry. And then what, I've only got these left, so we're going to make it work. I'm going to grab down a card front and we're just going to do some polka dots. We're just going to make it work. So I can arrange, but we're just, so that one I obviously want off the edge. We're just going to work. We've got majority of the colours here. So just a little random assortment. That'll work. Let's just stick and plonk. Oh, thanks, Kerry. No, Pamela, this is our second grandchild, but we haven't had a grandchild for 11 years. So her, there, and I'm not giving that away, Ivy, my granddaughter, is, there's going to be quite a big age gap. But that's okay. She will be an amazing big sister. And she's awfully excited, which is great. So I think they're calling it, or Ivy's named it, a lemon something. I can't remember because she hasn't actually said it to me. No, I don't want it in line. I don't think that's going to move now. That's going to stay exactly there. 6. Oh, do you know what? My children are quite young still. So who knows? But I'd say from my husband's eldest children, or yeah, his eldest children, this will be our last grandchild from those ones. And that's okay because she is of an age that I don't think she will be wanting any more herself. So just kind of randomly plonking on here. So it doesn't really matter. Oh, that's upside down. No. It's okay. I'll let it dry and then I'll remove it with my adhesive eraser. So kind of, I'm going to leave this space in the middle for a sentiment. And I'll just pop these 2 up here and then 1 and 2, and then that's this card front done, and I no longer have any circles left, and on each side of the card I have at least 1 dot or circle overlapping. And why is that important? Because these are encased by stitching and they've got a nice fairly even edge around them. But this will be, sorry, I'm doing my live. Yes, you're being too loud. David's just got out of a meeting. No, you're only just older than me, Jenny. Yes, that'd be amazing because you're being too loud. Now I'm missing a whole die cut because I did have, oh, that's way under my desk. And then I just need to do 1. Ooh, she's 41. Oh my God. She will be exhausted. I think it's bad enough that is in the mid-30s. I think she's pretty tired as well, but she's had a very different pregnancy so far. Oh, nice. 4 in a week. That's exciting. 4's a great age because they know it's their birthday and they can totally enjoy it. I know. It was hard when I was that age too. I don't think I'd be going back. But yes, a surprise baby now. I think you might just find me in a ball on the ground because however much I love babies, I just don't think it's safe. Sorry, I'm just muting myself here. So I was in my early to mid-20s. So I wasn't too old. I would have had them earlier, but I wasn't allowed. David wouldn't let me. Mind you, I was pregnant within our first year of marriage. Okay, so just trim those edges off so you can see how it looks great. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to need a card base. Is there one already? Is that a card base? That is. That's just a card front though. That needs to go in the back. I think I'm going to make this one a landscape card, where the other ones are portraits. Okay. So was that a good idea to show you what to do with my leftovers? Oh, wow. Yeah. Shh. Mind you, I was a grandmother at 30. I was well, not, yeah, she's my stepdaughter, but yes, I say I was a grandmother at 30 because it doesn't matter. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad you like ideas for scraps. And I'm going to put this on the card base straight away. So I was just using this glue and now it's decided to have a freak out. I think I am on the end of the glue. Oh, it's really having a freak out, guys. Aha. The glue goober is coming out. There we go. So the trick is, if you find you've got a blockage, do not squeeze it really hard. Ask me why. Because then when you unblock the blockage, there is so much pressure, the glue just goes. Did you like my sound effect there? Yeah, I know. It's a bit scary, but it's good. She's young. So it doesn't matter when you get grandchildren, really. They're amazing whatever age you get them at. They are so fun to have around. They certainly keep you on your toes and they keep you in touch with the next generation that isn't yours. So I'm going to grab my stitched dies and I'm going to work out which die I used. And how do we do that? We lie that down and it's the second from the middle. And I just pick that up. I'm going to, so someone in my team actually was asking me, Do you use your big Stampin' Cut and Emboss more or your little one? For me, it obviously depends on what I'm cutting and like the usage of what I'm doing. So I don't know if this piece is long enough. Yep, that's perfect. So just grabbed my scrap. So for this, obviously, I'm just cutting one teeny tiny thing. So I'm going to use my mini. So I use my mini often because it's really convenient in my space. And especially when I'm designing a card. But then if I'm then going on to mass produce a card, I use my big machine. So even if anyone asks me which one to buy, it's going to depend on what kind of dies they use. Majority of our die sets have majority of dies that are going to fit through the mini machine. We obviously have full die sets that wholly solely fit through the mini machine, which is fantastic. But like say the picture this dies, their footprint is too big to fit in the mini machine. Well, my husband, cats, dogs and 4 chooks, yes. Oh, Jamie, we were talking about me being an only child the other day, and Jenny did say that my parents worked it out after one. Okay, so we're going to play smart and put this back on and pop it back in its homemade pouch, lovingly made by Ellen and Jamie. I can't believe I haven't busted a pouch, Jamie, because this is seriously the most used pouch and it's just got wear with the plastic. That's it. And I think I've had to use a new glue dot, but this is my most banged up pouch. We did so well that day. Yeah, it is so hard. Okay, so let's get stamping. I'm going to need my Stamparatus. Oh, look, it's all set up. Go me. So we've used the Happy Birthday from the Artistically inked, and it has beautiful sentiments. I know in Australia this stamp set is on back order currently, but never fear, it's coming in. Okay, hello Kathleen, thank you for joining. Sorry I missed you. Yes, they sure are, Jamie. Yes, exactly. You need at least one grandchild because you're right, you don't have a backup child, unlike your sister. Now, I used Memento ink as always with this. Going to scroll back down. I can't open. There we go. I always try and open my Memento ink carefully. So what I've worked out with these sentiments and using our jig system is just stamp lightly once and then just go in the second time, because I always know I need 2, if not 3, to get a really nice black image. I'm just going to tap there, and that one is perfect, sentiment 1. And they're all just going to be birthday cards, because these will make birthday cards for anyone. And obviously you can use pattern paper inside the circles, which would be great because our pattern paper is all select patterns of our pattern paper are currently 15% off. They went on sale today. You could put cute stamped animals in the circles. You can use whatever sentiment you want with the picture this dies, because they, with the rectangles and the circles, they're just extremely universal. Come on. Oh, now I'm gonna hear a base. All school holidays. Lavender borrowed a base and desperately wants one, but they can't afford it. Desperately wants a base, and we've already worked out birthday presents for later this month, so it may be Christmas. But they somehow managed to borrow a base off a friend for the school holidays. Lucky. Oh, that moved a bit, but I don't mind that thicker happy birthday, because it's still lined up really, really well. Yeah, it does. And isn't that hereditary as well, Jenny? Oh, my dear word. You guys crack me up. So, to replicate the card that I'm making, how would you do it? Would you use like plain paper? Would you use designer series paper? What would you use? And apparently Siri wants to chime in on my watch as well, but we'll just tell her to go away. And just one more stamping. Lovely, beautiful. They are our 4 sentiments done. We're just, oh no, we may not have enough dimensionals. I may need to break open a new sheet. I haven't crafted since Tuesday, so I haven't used any more dimensionals. Oh, that's very sad, Jenny. Okay, so tell me what you would do with this kind of template for a card, because obviously I've gone very basic, but I'd love to hear what you would do. Doesn't want to play today. 1, 2. I think I've got enough dimensionals to do 3, because we can't have saggy middles. Maybe a mix of papers. Okay, I like that. Hey, Clout, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while. I hope everything is well with you. Just finishing off these really cute circle cards and using every bit of my dimensionals while we go, because these edges are great, and the edges are particularly great if I wasn't trying to conserve, which I'm trying not to open a new pack while I'm on screen with you guys. I may have used just one long piece on this because that's what these edges are great for. Yeah, they keep all of our dimensionals in line, so they don't get caught on the desk or on your crafting space. Okay, try that again. Right. done. But they're great to use at the end because why not use them? I have had new people in my classes throw the outside out, and before I could say anything, everyone's gone, no, 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 just cut the edges, because everyone knows, just cut the edges. And they're exactly the same, just a slightly different shape. Okay, look, I cut the perfect amount and I just have one single strip left. So I'll leave that on my desk. A shaker, Jamie. I had thought of doing a shaker. Oh, glitter. Yes, I have some amazing glitter glitter paper that I ordered last night. Oh my God, it's amazing. So this glue has now dried. And I just have a little remover, which I don't sell. We used to once upon a time. But one of these, seriously, will last you for ever and a day. And I've slightly ripped the paper, but it's no longer sticky. So what I will do, I'll grab, whoa, lucky my lid is a good lid on my water. Okay, apparently my family are being particularly loud. That's why I am glad this door is shut. Actually, maybe I should just finish my video and just keep talking to myself so then they won't disturb me. Do you reckon that's a good idea? Okay, make a shaker. You could do a shaker. Yes. Oh, thank you, Clout. Okay, so I'll show you. I actually gouged a bit of paper out of the rich raspberry circle, but what I'm going to do is literally put, I want to put it a bit higher because it's nice to connect with a couple of the circles because it makes it feel like it belongs. And then I'm going to add some matte black dots at the end. Okay, next. So I can't believe what's time. We've made 4 cards in an hour with chat. That's pretty good. Mind you, mass production and a bit of preparation, but I'm pretty impressed. You can certainly crack out a whole lot of these cards very, very quickly. Yeah, I'm thinking right here we will connect with 3 of the dots. It kind of looks like a rising sun. Could put rays out from it. Could do many things. So with this one we're covering up the dot that I didn't have a pumpkin pie for. So just a recap of the colours. We used real red, rich raspberry, pumpkin pie, misty moonlight, old olive, and crushed curry. So mostly colours from the Regals family, but not all of them are from the Regals family. The Misty Moonlight is one of our in colours and it's in its final year of its rotation as an in colour. So, and this one we're going to cover up this circle. So we stretched our supplies, made an extra card, and I have no scraps left from this card, but I do have scraps of each of these colours, so I've got to do something with those. So you never know what will come out in another video and I will do something with them. So sorry, just trying to get this and I say fairly straight. It's not much. My girlfriend always comes and straightens up one of my pictures, and while she was here, it's actually on my son's bedroom is on the other side, and his bed is up against that wall, and he always whacks the wall. And while she was here, the wall got whacked. And I said, and see, that's the reason why I never straighten it, because it's always back to doing it. Yes, I am adding matte black dots to bring in the black. A ride where they don't ride bicycles, they actually can't. So, yes. No, the kids are actually being really good, because Owen actually can't walk a lot because he's having some stretching done these holidays, and looks like he has 2 broken legs, but they're not, they're stretching casts. So that's what we were getting done this morning. So he's being really good and playing with Louisa and doing all those good big dog brother things, which Louisa loves. And it's just a bit wet. So just adding 3, because I'm on the last of this sheet and I have a new sheet, I am not mixing up my sizes like I normally would. It is sort of hurting my brain, but that's okay. It's okay, we will cope. I'm not really happy with that there. Popping that over the edge of the circle, it looks nicer. There is a design principle about it, and I'm going to pop this one here on that edge. Could do monotone circles, yes. Oh no, we just need to stretch out muscles. He does not have a broken leg. It looks like he has 2 broken legs, but they're walking casts. So no, he's absolutely fine. I have no sympathy. I love him, but I have no sympathy. Only because this is a good thing. So that's what a lot of my school holidays is, going to appointments. Oh, I really do love this polka dot card. Going to appointments, getting them changed, all of that jazz. So just 3 on each. I just think it ties, because there's so much going on in the card, it definitely draws your eye to the sentiment, and it draws together that black. And I've still got gems left. It's it's no, it's just part of a condition that he has, that muscles tighten up and they just need stretching out so he doesn't trip and fall and all those lovely things that happen. So we are finished. So this card, just to remind you, came about from this lovely card. So I needed the circle from this. So this is this circle from the picture, this die. So me being me and not really thinking that I could just cut a strip and cut these circles, because I made this card recently in a class and with my team for the team meeting. Oh, the scrap circles, really, Shanda? I don't know, Jenny. We're hoping not, but yeah, it is what it is, and it's better than the alternative of being in a wheelchair. So yeah. So I cut out a full piece and had all these template pieces left over. So then I went, I could do something with that. So then I cut all the coloured pieces of paper to make this card and make a really simple yet effective birthday card. Just with the simple sentiment, I kept all the details being stitching, tied together the black sentiment. Now you could put this card on black. I said I was going to do that in this video, but I didn't. I just thought about it. You could also put this on a black card base, but at the time I didn't, because I was down to one piece of black cardstock, just one A4 piece. So yeah, so the sentiment die is the stitch rectangle. I will lay this all out. So then you girls know what I use, because it's all terribly technical. I use 4 products, girls. 4. Stamp set, 2 dies, matte black dots. It was terribly, terribly complicated to do. And I will show you my scrap card as well. And I've got glue goober on it. There you go. Glue goobers are gone. But this would look great with a black card base as well. Thank you so much for joining me. Oh yes, not that I've got quite a few birthday cards at the moment, but yeah, just seems to be the card that I use most. So thank you for joining me. I will be back on Tuesday, and I am going to show you my version of a Ruth's One Sheet Wonder. So I recently had team swaps, and it was doing a one sheet wonder. A couple of them did them with pattern paper, which was totally fine, but I just stamped one, and in my experimenting, I changed the base color I was using. So I will show you how that came together, and then make some cards from that are slightly different to my swap cards. So thank you so much for joining me. As always, I appreciate the company and all your suggestions. You girls came up with some great ideas, and I will see you then. Have an amazing weekend. Bye, guys.